Hello dear students, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to you all on IMS Academy. In this session we will have the complete paper analysis as well as detailed solution for Civil Engineering Paper 1 Forenoon session. So we have here civil expert, they will come one by one and we'll discuss the live memory based question solution, detailed solution. And my dear student, whatever question till now we have received, I am very happy and proudly announce you, many questions are just exact similar to the questions that we have just solved before 10 days on our YouTube channels. Okay, and we will show you also, our faculty members will show you also that. Now student, let's talk about, this is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, these all are the average subject weightage. Okay, sometime we have a 2 sessions like that, you can see. If I talk about the last year, 23 weightage, then here are the weightage. Aptitude mathematics, generally it is fixed 15 to 13. If we talk about Geotech 11, this time I think Geotech is 14 or more than 11 marks, that Sandeep sir will explain you detail. Environment engineering last year 11, 8, 8. And these you can see according to the subject. RCC also we have 8 marks, steel structure we have 2 marks and CMM we have 4 marks. So this is all about the weightage of the subject wise weightage till the last year. And student, here we have, these are the pattern of question that has been asked from the last 3 years, 21, 22, 23. If I talk about 23, in 23 exam 34 MCQ asked, 9 MSQ and 22 NAT. And if I talk about this year, gate 24 today, right now is 1 PM and this exam conducted 9:30 to 12:30. We are just live after 30 minutes of exam. And student, total number of MCQs are 37 out of 65. NAT 23 and MSQ was 5. Okay. So now I would like to invite our civil faculty, that is Mr. Sandeep sir, please come and tell me what is the difficulty level of today's exam. I think you have already discussed with some of students. Some of students already contacted you. And how many questions solutions you have right now?
Sir, we have got almost all 10 to 15 questions. Whatever I've seen is, see students, I'm really happy and I want to show you with the proofs. Just visit our IMS Gate Academy YouTube channel. In the challenging series, I have taken 10 questions for hydrology irrigation. Same question with the other values it came in transportation and also in geotech. I'm really happy, and students, the question paper level is moderate to lengthy. Some subjects we find difficulty. And one more important thing, sir, we at IMS Gate Academy, whatever we followed that mentorship program, because in which subjects the weightage is there. As we have told in so many times, geotechnical, we have 14 marks and we have seen 14 marks in the morning session, sir. Okay. So students who are attending the afternoon session also, please be positive. First of all, you believe yourself and believe your strength. Correct. So if you
these are the weightages, correct.
Yes, sir.
So just if I talk about the weightage, guys, engineering mathematics 11 marks. Generally it is 13 marks, but today 11 marks. Aptitude, I think it is wrong. 15, aptitude should be 15. CMM 3, engineering mechanics 5, SOM 7, OCF 2, environment 8, fluid mechanics 4, geomatics 7, geotech 13 or 14?
14.
14, I think 14, okay.
14, transportation 10, sir.
Transportation 10, okay. It may be. Hydrology irrigation 7. Steel is, steel again 7 or 4?
4, sir.
4. Okay. Now over to you can start the solution. Yes.
Okay, sir. See students, it was really excited to share our solutions. We will be giving you the detailed solution, my dear students. I've told so many times in my classes, what I have told you, sir, if you talk about geotech, sir, see, my dear students, if I talk about the geotech subject, I told you that there will be 100% question from where, sir? There will be 100% question from the properties of soil. So just be online, students. Just be online. So am I audible, sir? Can you quickly respond in the chat box? My dear students, see, there was in geotech, I have told you so many times, sir. What I have told you here is, 1 second, students. when I talk about geotechnical engineering, we have seen questions from properties of soil, sir. If you see students in geotech, there was a question from properties of soil. Sir, the question is very simple if you know the basic formulas. So what are the formulas here we have is, what first of all we'll understand what is the given data. My dear students, the given data is degree of saturation is given as 0.75, and if you see the specific gravity G is given as 2.68, and my dear students, water content is given as 0.17, and gamma W, my dear students, usually gamma W standard value is 9.81. But if you see in the problem, they have given the value as 10 kilonewton per meter cube just for easy calculation. So my dear students, they have asked how to calculate dry density. So what is the formula for dry density is gamma D is given by the formula gamma W into G upon 1 plus E. Agree, my dear students? Now you know the gamma W value, you know the G value. Now you don't know what is the value of void ratio. So how do you calculate the void ratio is E is given by the relation water content into G upon SR. So here, my dear students, if I see the degree of saturation is 0.75 and G is 2.68. If I just plug in these values, water content is 0.17 into specific gravity is 2.68 divided by degree of saturation is 0.75. So my dear students, if I talk about the void ratio here, you will get the void ratio value as 0.607. What is the void ratio you have got? We got the value of void ratio as 0.607. Now my dear students, if I talk about the dry density is given by the formula gamma W into G upon 1 plus E. So here, my dear students, most of the students might be taking 9.81, but in the problem itself they have given as 10. So 10 into 2.68 divided by 1 plus void ratio is 1 plus 0.607. So on substituting these values, you will get a dry density value as 16.67 kilonewton per meter cube. So my dear students, when you talk about the paper, sir, the paper is moderate. If you talk about geotechnical, sir, I told you so many times, if you visit our challenging series questions, in that we have seen lot of questions directly coming with the just changing the values. I hope this solution is clear for you. So let us see. There was a question from stability of slopes also, students. What is the question here is? Now see, the question here is seepage is parallel to the slope. And sir, it was a critical condition they have given. When they have given seepage is parallel to slope. For this condition, my dear students, how do you calculate the factor of safety? Are you aware of this, students? When the seepage is parallel to the slope, if you see my offline notes or online notes or any geotechnical series, quick revision or anyone, I have told you clearly the factor of safety when seepage is parallel to the slope is given by the formula gamma dash upon gamma sat into tan phi upon tan I, where gamma dash is nothing but the submerged unit weight and we have saturated unit weight which is represented as gamma sat. Now my dear students, if I talk about phi, what is the value of phi? Phi is nothing but the angle of friction and I is nothing but the angle of slope. Okay. So here we have the factor of safety which is gamma dash upon gamma sat into tan phi upon tan I. Okay, let us see what is the given data here. They have given the gamma sat value is how much, sir? They have given the gamma sat value as 20 kilonewton per meter cube. They have given the gamma sat value as 20 kilonewton per meter cube. If I talk about gamma dash is given by the formula gamma sat minus gamma W, and if I take gamma W value as 10, so it will be equal to 20 minus 10. So gamma dash will be equal to 10 kilonewton per meter cube. And my dear students, what they have given the value of phi, sir? The phi value is given in the problem as 30 degrees. So if I substitute here, you know in critical condition, what will be the factor of safety? In critical condition we can take, means when it is less than 1, obviously failure will happen. So critical condition means we have to take it as 1 and we can apply the formula gamma dash into
gamma sat into tan phi upon tan I. So my dear students, if I talk about this, what is the value of gamma dash, sir? It 1 is equal to 10 upon 20 into tan 30 degrees upon tan I. Now my dear students, what is tan I, sir? It is nothing but the angle of infinite slope. So what is the value of I here is, if you solve this, you will get I value as 16.06 degrees. What is the value of I you will get? You will get the value of I as 16.06 degree. I hope you are clear with this solution. So my dear students, there is also a question from transportation, sir. Sir, in transportation, again the question is from, in transportation, if you see, my dear students, if you see in transportation, the question is from stopping side distance. Sir, see, I have told you, stopping side distance can be written as, lag distance plus, stopping side distance can be written as lag distance plus braking distance. So here, my dear students, you might be aware of the formula for lag distance. So what is the formula for lag distance, sir? The formula for lag distance is nothing but velocity into time. Whenever I used the word small v, it is in meter per second. And if you see the braking distance, it is given by the formula v square by 2g into f into efficiency plus or minus gradient. Sir, this is the formula, and this formula in IMS Gate Academy YouTube channel, we have done one short also. So directly in this formula, if you substitute the values, you can solve this problem. So here, my dear students, here the velocity is given as, if you see, the velocity is given in the problem as 60 km per hour. My dear students, if you talk about 60 km per hour, I always solve the problem velocity, lag distance or braking distance by taking in meter per second. So here if I convert that velocity into meter per second, it will be equal to 60 upon 5 by 18. And if you solve this, you will get a value of 16.66 meter per second. So now, my dear students, how do you calculate the lag distance, sir? Lag distance is calculated by the formula V into T. That is nothing but V into T is where T is nothing but the reaction time. As per the IRC code, the reaction time is 2.5 seconds. So if you see here, this will be equal to 16.66 into 2.5. So here you will get a value of around 41.67 meter. So this is the value for what, sir, my dear students? This is the value for lag distance. But if you see the braking distance, so here they have given. Now, my dear students, I am explaining you about the braking distance. How do you calculate braking distance here is, it is nothing but the formula V square upon 2G F into efficiency minus gradient. Sir, it is a downward gradient, or you can say it is a descending gradient. When it is a downward gradient or a descending gradient, we will come with the negative side. Here V square is given in the problem. We have already calculated. It is taken as 16.66 square upon 2 into 9.81. Now, my dear students, if you see about the coefficient of friction, they have given the coefficient of friction is 0.7, and if efficiency is given as 0.6, and the gradient was given as, okay, and the gradient is given as 2 percentile. So we can take this value as 0.02. So my dear students, on substituting these values, you will get a value of 35.36. How much you will get, sir? You will get a value of 35.36. Now, my dear students, what will be the stopping side distance, sir? Stopping side distance. Now see, here if you see the students, stopping side distance is nothing but Vt plus V square upon 2G F into efficiency minus N gradient. If you see here, what will be the answer, sir? It will be equal to 41.67 plus the other one is 35.36. Okay, if you solve this, you will get a value of 77.03 meter. So my dear students, these questions are very helpful for you when anyone is solving, means attempting the afternoon session, these solutions will help you. Now my dear students, we have Pratik sir, who will be I'll be handing over to Pratik sir. He will be handling the questions on environmental as well as CMM. Now see students, here what we have done is, we at IMS Gate Academy are running the offline batch, online batch and also self-recorded sessions also. So my dear students, and as part of the offline batch, we are providing the offline batch at Jayanagar Center and also at the Vijayawada near Bench Circle. Now we here we have the Pratik sir. He'll be solving the problems on strength of materials. Also he'll be solving the problems on CMM. My dear students, I'm really happy today. As we have seen, I have told you n number of times, if you see the most challenging questions, we have directly questions and I will be showing you as a proof. Now Pratik sir I will be handing over to Pratik sir. Pratik sir, can you please join me? Sir, Pratik sir, how do you rate the exam, sir?
Sir, as I have spoken to the students, the exam level is from moderate to hard. Most of the students, what they are saying is ki they have directly got the questions whatever we have discussed in the sessions, in the smart revision sessions and the gate score booster sessions. So I have some questions, sir. Let me have this.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second, sir. And one more thing, even I was really excited to ask you one question, sir. Sir, you have done mentorship program now. Yeah. So, as part of the mentorship program, what is the difference you have observed in the students by mentoring the students? Is it helpful for them? And what is the response from the students, sir?
Sir, the regular advice that we have provided to our student is to stay connected with the GATE previous year question bank. And sir, this year what we have observed is the questions that are asked in the year 2000, 2001 and 2005, some of the concepts are directly repeated. We have seen one question from CMM, I am going to solving it. Direct repeated question. CMM is included after 2015, but 2015, 16, 17 direct question from CMM we have observed, sir.
Okay, sir. I don't want to waste the time. Directly solve the problems. It might helpful for the afternoon session, sir.
Sure,
Thank you,
sure,
sir.
sure. Just 1 second, students. Okay, so here is the first question from structural analysis. They have asked you to calculate the degree of static indeterminacy, kinematic indeterminacy. So this is from structures. And you need to find degree of kinematic indeterminacy. So the frame is given to you like this. So this kind of frame is given to you. This is your fixed support. This is your hinge support. And then this is your roller support. Okay. So this is your point A, B, C, D. Then this is E. Then this is F, then this is G, H, and this is I. Okay. So this is such a simple question. What you need to do is, you can just count the number of joints. Since this is a rigid plane frame, for a rigid plane frame, every rigid joint has 3 degrees of kinematic indeterminacy. For every rigid joint, the degree of kinematic indeterminacy is 3. For every rigid joint, the degree of kinematic indeterminacy is 3. So here the degree of kinematic indeterminacy, just write down 3 for all the joints. It is 3 for all the joints. So this is degree of kinematic indeterminacy for all the joints. 3 for all the joints. Okay, so number of joints will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 joints we have. So number of joints is equal to 9. Then, since these members are inextensible, members are inextensible, so dk is equal to 3j minus r minus m. Okay, so dk is equal to 3 into number of joints are 9, number of support reactions are 3, 4, 5 and 6. Total number of support reactions are 6 and number of members are how much? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Total number of members are 14. So this is 20, 27 minus 14 is 27 minus 20 is 7. So dk for this frame is equal to 7. It was a simple easy question. I hope all of you have done this correctly. Okay, chalo, moving on to the next question. It's a theoretical question from open channel flow, which is saying what is the degree of freedom for an open channel, for an open natural channel. What is the degree of freedom for open natural channel? So my dear students, for open natural channel, the degree of freedom is 4. So for open natural channel, degree of freedom is 4. The degree of freedom is 4 for open natural channel. For open natural channel, depth can vary, width can vary. For open natural channel, depth can vary, width can vary. We can see the variation in bed slope and in the layout of the natural channel. So these are the 4 degrees of freedom for an open natural channel, right? So this is the question. This is from OCF. Now we got another question, and this question is from environmental engineering, right? So we got one well. This is the question from environment. So in this question of environment, you are given with a main well like this. This is your main well. And 2 observation wells are there in the vicinity of this main well. This is my first observation well number 1. And this is the second observation well. And this is your water level. Okay. So you can see here, you need to calculate the discharge from this main well, and it is present in unconfined aquifer. It is present in an unconfined aquifer like this, and you need to calculate this discharge from the main well. Okay. So what all data is given to us? Okay. So we know this drawdown. This drawdown in the first observation well. This drawdown in the first observation well. This drawdown is given to you as 5 meters. And this is 15 meters. From the datum, this is 15 meters. In the second observation well, this drawdown is 1 meter, and this from the datum, this is 19 meter. Okay. The radius of the well is 30 centimeter. This one is 30. Okay. The distance of the first observation well from the center of the main well, this is 10 meter. And the distance of the second observation well from the center of the main well, this is 100 meters. So let me just write down the data. So you need to calculate Q. R1 is 10 meter. R1 is 10 meter. S1 is 5 meter. And H1 is 15 meter. R2 is 100 meter. S2 is 1 meter. And H2 is 19 meter. Okay. And you need to calculate the discharge. So discharge Q is equals to pi K H2 square minus H1 square divided by natural log of R2 by R1. Permeability of the soil is also given to you. The value of K is also given to you. The value of K is 10 meter per day. So K is also given to you. K is 10 meter per day. So you can directly substitute here. So Q is equals to pi into 10 meter per day into H2. H2 is 19. 19 square minus 15 square divided by natural log of R2 by R1. So R2 is how much? R2 is 100 and R1 is 10. So after solving this, you can calculate the discharge, and this discharge will come out in meter cube per day. So this discharge comes out as 1855. So discharge Q is 1855.55 meter cube per day. So this is the discharge that we were expecting. This is my final answer for the discharge. It was an easy direct question, right? It was directly asked from the notes. Direct question asked directly from the notes. Okay. Chalo, moving on with this. Next, we have a very, very simple question from open channel flow. Y1 is given to you and V1 is given to you. Sorry, Y1 and discharge is given to you. Discharge per unit width, Q is given to you. And you need to calculate the sequent depth Y2. So this is a question from open channel flow, OCF. So a hydraulic jump is taking place. This Y1 is given to you. This Y1 is given to you. This Y1 is 0.5 meter. Y1 is 0.5 meter. This is your bed. And from here, the hydraulic jump is taking place like this. This is the hydraulic jump taking place. And this is your sequent depth y2. And you need to find out this value of y2. Okay. This is y2. So what all things are given to you? The discharge per unit width, small q. This is given to you as 7.5 meter cube per second per meter. Okay. And the value of y1 is given to you. So y1 is 0.5 meter. Now, how to calculate this sequent depth y2? So you have direct relation which says that 2q square by g, 2q square by g is equal to y1 y2 into y1 plus y2. Simple. Directly you have to keep the formula in this and you will get the answer directly, right? So 2q square by g y1 y2 upon y1 y2 into y1 plus y2. So q square is 2 into 7.5 the whole square divided by g, which is 9.81, and this is equal to y1 is 0.5 into y2 into y1 is again 0.5 plus y2. After you solve this, you will get the value of y2, and the value of y2 will come out as 4.54 meters. The value of y2 will be 4.54 meters. This is my correct answer. I have already done the calculation. You can just use this expression directly to get the final answer of y2. Okay. So this is another question from open channel flow. The next question is from the construction material management PERT, CPM PERT, and it is from engineering economics. What the question says that this is from CPM PERT or engineering economics. The initial cost CI is 1 lakh. This is 1 lakh. Then you have the salvage cost CS. This is equal to 10,000. Then you have accounting life. N is equals to 5 years. Then you need to calculate the difference in depreciation using the double declining method and the straight line method after 2 years, sorry. So you need to find the difference in depreciation using double declining method and straight line method. After 2 years. So first of all, while doing it with the double declining method, you need to find out the percentage depreciation. So by double declining method, find out the percentage depreciation. So by double declining method, percentage depreciation D, this is equal to this is equal to 2 by n. Okay, you can see here the number of accounting life is 5 years. So this is equal to 2 by 5. So this will come out as 0.4, which is 40%. So by this much amount, by this much rate, your amount is getting depreciated. Okay. Now next is, you need to calculate the first depreciation cost after 1 year. So D1 is equal to 40% of 1 lakh. So 40% of 1 lakh is 40,000. So this is your depreciation that will going to happen after the first year. Then after first year, you calculate the book value. So book value is equal to 1 lakh minus the depreciation cost, that is 40,000. So this will come out as 60,000. Okay. Now the depreciation will be charged, means the depreciation will be calculated for the next year over this book value of 60,000. So depreciation for next year, D2, this is equal to 40% of 60,000. So 60,000 into 40 by 100. So this is equal to 24,000. So this is your depreciation amount after your second year, and this is through the double declining method. Okay. Now using the straight line method, in straight line method what they assume is the rate of depreciation is constant over the year. So by straight line method, your depreciation D is equal to CI minus CS divided by N. So CI is 1 lakh, CS is 10,000 divided by 5. Okay. So this will be 90,000 by 5, and 90,000 by 5 will be how much? 90,000 by 5 will be 18,000. So this is your depreciation by the straight line method. Okay. Now you have to take the difference. So difference in depreciation, difference is equal to 24,000 minus 18,000. So this will be around 6,000 rupees. So this is the difference of 6,000 rupees, which is our final answer. Okay. So these are some of the questions that I have got. So I would just like to invite Sandeep sir, and he will continue from here. Sandeep sir.
Hello, my dear students. I hope you have enjoyed the problem solving on GATE morning civil paper. So, my dear students, here see what I would like to tell you is the paper was moderate to lengthy in some questions, sir. And also, I would like to tell you, my dear students, I have got the response from the students saying that there are a lot of standardized questions. Suppose if you, when we have discussed with Pratik sir also, we have seen a lot of questions from the previous year. Questions like almost 20 to 30% are from the questions of the previous year exam patterns. So my dear students, if you are preparing for the other exams like other branches also, have a good reference of the previous year questions, and that is the reason we at IMS GATE Academy has come up with the product 33 year previous year questions solved. We have solved that, and we have given them alternative solutions, and we have given them key pointers and what are the concepts which are very important, like we have given the chapter overview for every chapter, and this is how we practiced at IMS GATE Academy. My dear students, we at IMS GATE Academy are providing the mentorship program which helped the students to be success in the GATE 24 exam. So let us solve the problems. Here the question here is, they have given FCK as given as, 1 second students, 1 second. They have given the compressive strength of the concrete is given as 30 MPa, sir.
It was given as 30 MPa. Okay. And see students, they have given the FCK value as how much, sir? 30 MPa, or you can say 30 Newton per mm square. So most of the students, okay, Newton per mm square. Okay. Now my dear students, he has given the number of specimens are given as 40. Now how many specimens are can be where the strength is more than 95%? How many number of specimens? How many number of specimens with how many number of specimens with strength greater than 30 MPa or greater than or equal to, or you can say how many specimens of strength 30 MPa. Now see students, whenever you have asked this question, okay, the question is simple, sir. What do you mean by characteristic strength? What is the definition of characteristic strength, sir? You should be aware of this. Sir, see, what is the, how many specimens will be 100% more than or equal to 30 MPa? So what does this characteristic strength says is, it is the strength at which 95% of the cubes will satisfy. Means characteristic strength is the strength at which 95% of the test results are expected to pass. Sir, only 5% of the test results are expected to fail. This is the definition of characteristic strength. So what is the characteristic strength, sir? It is the strength at which 95% of the test results are expected to pass. So here this is the one of the important point I would like to tell you. Next thing what I would like to tell you, if you see the graph, sir, if you see the probability graph, this is how we have the number of specimens here and we have the FCK strength here. We can say strength on the x-axis and number of cubes on y-axis. My dear students, see here, if you see what is the range, sir, here, the range here is nothing but what, sir? 5%. We will say here FCK, which is you can say 5%. Here you can write it as 5%. That means 95% of the test results are expected to pass. So what will be the number of cubes means you have to take 0.95. It is a 95% probability curve into number of specimens is 40. If you see here, total number of specimens will be 38. So my dear students, what do you mean by characteristic strength? It is the strength at which 95% of the test results are expected to pass. The question here is they have given 30 MPa as FCK and number of specimens as given as 40. He is asking how many number of cubes will definitely have a strength of 30 MPa and no cube can be less than 30 MPa. Means we will take the exact probability as 95% and we have calculated and we got the number of specimens as 38. I hope you have enjoyed this solution. Now my dear students, there was a question also asked. See students, there was a question asked in transportation. My dear students, what is the correction which is given for elevation? If you see in a transportation airport engineering, sir, see Indian Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO. Okay, we have this organization and what is the elevation correction they have asked you? The elevation correction is standardized, sir. For every elevation of 300 meter, the elevation correction is 7%. So directly it is an objective question. So the answer here is 7% for every 300 meter. So if you see my challenging questions, in that this is the question I have told you clearly. So for every 300 meter of elevation, you will see a correction of how much, sir? 7%. Now see students, there was a question again on geotechnical, sir. So there was a question in geotechnical related to consolidation, students. So I told you so many times when you are revising consolidation, this is a very important topic and we can see a question from consolidation. Yes or no, my dear students? Now see, how do we solve the problems on consolidation is, what is the question? Let us understand. First, the thickness of the clay layer is given as 10 meter and they have given time. So time is given and the ultimate settlement. If you see the ultimate settlement is given as 50 mm. Okay, my dear students, for 50 mm and there was a settlement at a time t is given as 10 mm. Okay, Now the time taken for this consolidation is how many days, sir? They have given us 300 days. Now the question here is, what is the additional number of days required? Now my dear students, if you see the All India mock test series conducted by IMS Gate Academy for Civil Engineering, we have done this similar kind of questions. So here if you see my dear students, what I would like to tell you, for a degree of consolidation of 50 percentile, what is the additional number of days required? What, sir? What is the additional number of days required? This was the question asked in the exam for 2 marks. My dear students, first of all, we should understand what do you mean by degree of consolidation here. Suppose if I consider U as degree of consolidation, okay, what is the formula for degree of consolidation? Anyone, can you tell me, my dear students? So here if you see, the degree of consolidation is given by the formula settlement at a time by ultimate settlement. What is the formula, sir? Degree of consolidation is given by the formula settlement at a time upon ultimate settlement. Okay, sir? This is the degree of consolidation given for the problem. So settlement at a time is given as 10 mm and ultimate settlement is given as 50 mm. So 10 upon 50 mm into 100 is given by the degree of consolidation here is 20 percentile. Now my dear students, if the degree of consolidation is less than or equal to 60 percentile, we have a formula for time factor, sir. Time factor is given by the formula pi by 4 into mu percentile upon 100 whole square. It is given by the formula time factor is equal to pi by 4 upon mu percentile by 100 whole square. Now see students, if you solve this, if you see, time factor is also given by the formula CVT into CVT upon D square. Okay. Now see students, if you see here, time factor can be written as pi by 4 into mu percentile by 100. We got the degree of consolidation as how much, sir? See, here we got the degree of consolidation as 20 percentile. So you can write it as 20 by 100 whole square is equal to CV upon D square into T. T is given as how much, sir? 300 days. Now my dear students, what will be the CV by D square value, sir? Can anyone tell me what will be the value of CV by D square? If you quickly see here, it can be written as pi by 4 into 0.2 whole square upon 300. This will be the value of CV by D square. Now what is asking, we know the degree of consolidation is how much, sir? You know the degree of consolidation is 50 percentile. Now for 50 percentile, what is the time required? So you can here equate pi by 4 into 50 by 100 whole square, okay, is equal to CV by D square. What is the value of CV by D square? You can write it as pi by 4 into 0.2 whole square upon 300. This is the, if you see students, this is the value of CV by D square. Now what will be the time into time T? If you do, here if you see my dear students, if I calculate here, you will get a time value of how much, sir? Time value, if you see students, you will get a value of 1875 days. How much, sir? You will get a value of 1875 days. But my dear students, what he has asked, what is the additional time required, sir? Are you following, my dear students? So here he has asked, what is the additional time required? So my dear students, let me see here. So see, what is the additional time required is asked. So if you see, my dear students, what is the additional time required if they ask you in the problem? Already there was for a settlement, for a degree of consolidation 20 percentile. For a degree of consolidation of 20 percentile, what is the time taken, sir? Time taken is given as 300 days. Now my dear students, if I talk about degree of consolidation of 50 percentile, the time taken is given as, we have calculated is 1875 days. So what is the additional time required for a degree of consolidation of 50 percentile is just you have to find the difference. So my dear students, here if you find the difference 1875 days minus 300 days, definitely you will get a value of 1575 days. My dear students, if you see, so this will be the final answer. So my dear students, if you observe the questions, On geotechnical, my dear students, the question what I have observed is from stability of slopes, and the other question I have observed from the consolidation, and the standard question we have is from properties of soil. So how many times I have told in the offline classes and also online classes, we will have different question from properties of soil, consolidation. So and my dear students, we at IMS Gate Academy provide you the like online, offline, and also the recorded sessions. And my dear students, we are providing the mentorship program also. Now we will switch on to the maths topic, sir. Priyanka madam will be handling on the maths topic. So
whether the audio video is clear or not. Yes, clear. All right, so I'm having few questions of the engineering mathematics and general aptitude. So let's start with the engineering mathematics first of all. Yes, all are clear. So let's start with the engineering mathematics. I'm having one question from the engineering mathematics. Okay, this question is from the vector calculus. Actually, if you want, you can take this question in the your technical also, but I want to take this question as an engineering mathematics. So let's talk about the question. The very simple question we are having, it's given a velocity vector function, or let me write down directly a vector function v. It's given to us a vector function v, which is 3i cap plus 5x j cap. And for this function, we need to check whether this is incompressible or irrotational. So we need to check whether the given function is incompressible or irrotational. Okay. So we know first of all for the irrotational we need to check the curl, and for the incompressible we need to check the divergent. So we are having the vector function, we will check here for this velocity function, we will check directly the divergent. So let's check, let's start with the divergent. So del dot v vector means the divergent of this v vector. When I will check, I know the divergent is nothing but v1. When you will approach del v1 by del x, del v2 by del y, and del v3 by del z. As here we don't have any z function, so this will be, you can write down 0 k cap. Okay, so here when you will approach, this will be my first v1. When I will find out this, let me write down here also the function. This is 3i plus 5x j cap, okay, and 0 k cap. So now when we will solve it, so very easily we can see, when I will put here, this is the constant term, so the derivative with respect to x will be 0. When I will go for this one, derivative with respect to y, that is also 0, because 5x we are having, and derivative of z we already not having, so this will be 0. So the divergent of this function is 0. So when the divergent is 0, you can say yes, this is an incompressible flow. So this function is having the property of incompressible first of all. Okay. Now let's check for the second one whether it is irrotational or not. So if it is irrotational, then we need to check the curl also. So when I will go for the curl means cross product del cross v, I, j and k. That will be del by del x, del by del y and del by del z. v1, v2, v3. v1 is your 3, v2 is 5x and v3 we don't have 0. When you will solve, very easily we can see, without solving even we can see कि when I will solve with respect to I can see this function will be something here. Okay, so when you will solve here, so in first case means with respect to k, when I will solve with respect to I, so this will become 0, this will become 0. With respect to j, this will become 0, this will become 0. But when I will solve with respect to k, I am having here del by del x, and with respect to del by del x, the 5x, differentiation of 5x will be 5. So ultimately we will get here 5k, which is not equals to 0. And when your curl is not equals to 0, so then this function is not an irrotational. So yes, this is not irrotational. Okay, right? So this is not possible. You are looking for which one? So this is incompressible. This is your answer. I hope the thing is clear to everyone. Yes. You guys can also confirm if you just attempted the paper, you can confirm. Now one question we are having from the eigenvalue eigenvector, very easy question. Lots of the similar pattern of question we already approach in our classroom also and in our YouTube sessions also. So let's see, very easily with our technique of the Brahmastra, very easily we can solve. So this was my first question. This is the second one. Find the eigenvalues for the given matrix. We need to find out the eigenvalues for the given matrix. Suppose the matrix is given to us already, which is 2 1 1 1 4 1, the next is 1 1 2. Okay, this is a 3 cross 3 matrix. I am looking for the eigenvalues and options are available in this case. When the options are available, so this is a MCQ question, not MSQ. MCQ question we are having, and very easily we can go for it. Yeah, you are saying 35 MCQ was there, 5 MSQ and 23 NITs. Very good, Raj. Thanks for your update. So here we can see the options are available here. So when the options are available, as one of the option is given to us as a 5, 2 and 1. Okay, and the remaining option I'm not sure about the data, but I'm writing this one. So we know very well, whenever, okay, if suppose the option is not there, then we need to solve this by the characteristic equation. But whenever the options are available in the eigenvalues eigenvector, we can directly solve the question by the sum and product. So what I will do, I will go for here the sum of the eigenvalues. Sum of the eigenvalues is nothing but trace, right? Sum of the principal diagonal elements. So it will be 2 plus 4 plus 2, which is nothing but 8. When you will go for the product of eigenvalues here, when you want to go for the product of eigenvalues is nothing but determinate, and when you will solve, this will be 2 into 8 minus 1 minus 1. When you will solve, it will be again 2 minus 1, and for plus 1 it will be 1 minus 4. When you will find out, when you will solve, the determinant will be 10 here. So we need to find out those three values whose sum will be 8 and product will be 10. So very easily we can identify this by the options. As I told you, one of the option is available, which is 5 to 1, because when you will check here, the sum is 5 plus 2 plus 1 8, and the product is 5 into 2 10. Okay, as here if you want to go directly na, so you can see the product is 10. So product 10 is possible when you are having 10 and 1. Okay, 10 1 1, then also the sum is 8 and product is 10. When you will go for the 5 2 1, then also the sum is 8 and product is 10. So in this case, if among any one of them is option available, so as one of the confirmation get from the student that we are having 5 to 1 in the options, so when we are having 5 to 1 in the option, so this will be surely one of the final result. Okay, so very easily we can approach it. One question from the basic partial differentiation we are having. Let's approach that question also. Question number 3 of the engineering mathematics. These questions which I am approaching are from engineering mathematics. This was also from engineering mathematics, and this was also from engineering mathematics. But the question which is from the partial differentiation, okay, this question was a MSQ. So I am going to write down the detailed question here, and then we will discuss on the detail also. So it's given a partial differentiation, or for the given partial differential equation. Okay, we need to characterize, we need to identify which type of the system of equation is given to us here. So x square del 2u by del x2 plus y, not x square, x only, x del 2u by del x2 plus y del 2u by del y2 equals to x plus y by 2 whole square is was given to you. Okay, and you need to identify which of the following option is correct. It is possible more than one, it is possible one also, because the question is MSQ. So we need to check, we need to go through with each and every option here. So let's go for it. So when I will write down the first option is, it will be a hyperbolic function. Okay, it will be equation for the system hyperbolic for x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. Second is, it will be a parabolic equation when your x is greater than 0 and your y is also greater than 0. Third, it will be a elliptic equation, okay, for x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. And last, it will be a elliptic equation for x is greater than 0 and x is greater than 0 and y is also. So please confirm this option, dear students. You can give me the confirmation of this option ki whether it was the same or not. Please confirm the options whether it was same or not. Okay, you can just give me the confirmation about the options. For x is equals to 0, for I think it is for x is equals to 0 and y is greater than 0, right? Yes. Alright. So let's approach it. So for x is equals to 0 and the y is already greater than 0. Okay, so let's see the approach. When I will go with this one, I can see here how to approach. So first of all, we can just compare this with the standard differential equation, standard partial differential equation. When you will go for the comparison, we know very well a, okay, in the form of a del 2u by del x2 you are having, plus b del 2u by del x del y, plus c del 2u by del y2, okay, plus the function of u and y you are having here del u del by, okay, and the u is equals to 0. This is the equation. If you want to confirm, you can confirm here the AB. So we know that b square minus 4ac, everything depend on this b square minus 4ac. If your b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then it will be an elliptic. Okay, I hope you guys know about this one. If your b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, it will be a parabolic. If your b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, it will be an hyperbolic. Okay, so we will just check here greater than 0, so it will be a hyperbolic. So we need to check here the values a, b, c. So when I will check here, I can just write down the value of a is nothing but x. Okay, the value of, when you will just go for the comparison, very easily you can go, a value of a is x, value of b when you will compare, because b is nothing but double order derivative. We don't have double order derivative of x and y, so b will be 0 here. When you will go for the comparison, c is again your y. So we are having a and b, b is 0 and c is we are having. So let's go for the b square minus 4ac. When I will approach here b square minus 4ac, so b is 0 already, minus 4xy you are having. So now everything depend on this minus 4xy. So here you can write down minus 4xy. If your minus 4xy you are taking as directly less than 0. Suppose you are taking this less than 0. So your xy will be, or if you want to just remove them, the minus 4xy, you can remove the minus 4, then we can go for the xy will be greater than 0. Okay, so this is the first condition. If you are saying xy is greater than 0, we need to check every condition by the options, because here we need to go with the options only. So when we will go for the option, we can see if it is xy is greater than 0, so it should be a elliptic equation. Let's see. Okay, when I will go for the next one, if I am saying minus 4xy is greater than 0, so in this case my xy will be less than 0, and if your xy is less than 0 means your this will be less than 0. So when it will be less than 0, so you can say this will be a hyperbolic equation. Okay, when you are putting this less than 0 means I am taking this first case for elliptic. I am taking this b square minus 4ac greater than 0. So this will be a hyperbolic, and if you will put it equals to 0, so minus 4xy is 0 means your xy is actually 0. When your xy is 0, to either x or y will be 0. So in this case, if your x is 0 or your y will be 0. So if your x or y, any one of them is 0, so you can see this will be a parabolic. Okay, so let's see now which condition is satisfied. For this I need to check the options. When I will go for the first option, hyperbolic for x less than 0 and y greater than 0. Look at here, if you are looking for this condition, x is negative and y is positive. When you are taking your x is negative and y is positive, ultimately the product xy is negative only. So yes, this is possible. So first option can be possible here. When we will look at the second option, parabolic for x greater than 0, y greater than 0. No, parabolic is only possible when your x and y both or any one of them will be 0. So this is not possible. When I will go for the next one, elliptic for x greater than 0 and y greater than 0. So look at here, we already have this one, x is xy is greater than 0. So when you are saying the product of any two numbers is greater than 0, it means both the numbers should be positive. Okay, here if the condition is given to you, then it is possible. So x greater than 0, y greater than 0, yes, this will also work. But if you are saying ki x is equals to 0 and y greater than 0, when you are saying x is equals to 0 and y greater than 0, then this xy will become 0 na. So then this is not the condition of elliptic. So that's why this is also not possible. So we can say this is an MSQ. So according to the options which I write down, according to the sequence of the option which I write down, A and C are correct from my side. Okay, so it will be hyperbolic in the first case when your x is less than 0, means x can be negative and y is positive, and it will be elliptic when your x and y both will be positive. I hope it is clear. Alright guys, now I am having few questions of the general aptitude also, so let's talk about the questions from the general aptitude. So this is the first question of general aptitude, the basic question from the series. In the given series, the series is given to us. We need to find out the unknown quantity or the missing number. In the given series, which is 3, 7, 15, x, 63, 127 and 255. We need to find out the value of x. We need to find out the value of x from here. So very easily we can go for this one. Let's approach it. Right. Okay. So now when I will go for this question, so very easily we can see what is the result. We are having very simply, we can identify 3, 7, 15 and x is unknown. Now look at what pattern we are having here. So look, when you are seeing, I'm writing here again the series. So 3, 17, 15, x, 63, 127 and so on. So look at here, 3 you are having, so this is nothing but when you will multiply 3 into 2, 6 plus 1, then the number is 7. When you will follow the same here, 7 into 2 plus 1, the number is 15. 7 into 2, 14 plus 1 is 15. So similarly, when I will follow here this process, 15 into 2 plus 1 means 30 plus 1 will be 31. So this number should be 31 here. Let's check whether it is satisfying for the next condition or not. So you can see here, when you will go for the next, so 31 into 2, okay, plus 1. So it will give you 63. So yes, this is satisfying. So the condition is satisfied. You can go for the final answer as in 31 in this case. Okay. Now when we go for the next one, next question from the general aptitude. So we are having one more question from the general aptitude from the clock question. Okay. So it is given to us on the given day. On the given day. Okay, on the given day, the time in the clock is 12:05 to 12:55. On the given day, when the time is 12:05 to 12:55 in a clock, minute hand and second hand, minute hand and second hand coincide each other how many times? So this is a basic question from the clocks. Very easily we can approach this question. It's asking about, earlier we discussed about the hour hand and the minute hand. We discussed already about the minute hand and the second hand also. The question is asking about the same thing, coincide. So minute hand and second hand coincide how many times between this duration. Okay, so in a clock, minute hand and second hand coincide each other how many times? So let's see. First of all, you need to understand here what is the duration, and this question the options was there. So this was a MCQ. The options were like 50. Let me cross check the options was there or not. Yeah, options was there 50, 51, 49, and I think the next was the 48. Okay, you can just cross check also the options. So look at here, first of all, what you need to do, you need to check here what is the duration time, what is the time you are having. So here you will not go directly that 12:55 we are having, 12:05 we are having, so you will not go directly by the 12:55 minus 12:05. When you will go with the 12:55 minus 12:05 to the duration will be 50, and the students will click on the 50, no, which is not exactly, because when it is given to us the time is 12:05 to 12:55, so these both will be inclusive here. So how you need to count, I am giving you one example, very easily you can understand. So when you will count for the next 1 minute, so it will be 12:05 to 12:06 will be now, this will be the 1 minute. Like this you need to count, and when you will count up to this one, both are inclusive here, so it will give you that the total time will be 51 minutes. The total time will be 51 minutes, and we know very well that the second hand and minute hand both will coincide in means each other in 1 minute 1 time. So very easily we can write down in 1 minute they coincide 1 time only. So in 51 minutes they will coincide 51 times simply. So very easily we can approach in 51 minutes they will coincide 51 times. Okay, now the one very important thing here, you need to count the time very carefully. So 12:05 to 12:06 you are having, the next will be 12:06 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, like this you will approach. So last will be 54 to 55, before that 53 to 54, and when you will count it will be 51. So you should not do directly here ki we are having 12:55, we are having 12:05, the student will see the time is 50, the difference is 50, and they will approach the result as in 50. When you are approaching like this one, though, you need to add any one of them also, because we are taking the inclusive, the time is including from this one to this one. Okay, so that's why if you are going to 50 plus 1, 51 should be your result. So in 1 minute if it is coincide 1 time, so in 51 minutes it will coincide 51 times. Okay, all right, so one more question I am having from here, let's write down. Okay, that was also a MCQ question. So if it is given to you P by Q to the power P by Q is equals to P to the power P by Q minus 1, if P by Q is not equals to 1, okay, then find the relation between, find the relation between P and Q. And we are having options also in this case. We need to find out the relation between P and Q, and options are also given to us. The option is Q square equals to P square Q. Second option is Q power 1 by P equals to P power 1 by Q. The third one is Q power P equals to P power Q. And the last one is square root of P equals to square root of Q. Okay, so here let me write down this Q also like this, so there will be similarity in the options. All right, we need to find out the relation between P and Q. Okay, so let's approach very easily, we can go with this question. So let's start with what is given to us, P by Q to the power P by Q is given to us, and that is equals to P to the power P by Q minus 1. So what I should do, I should just take log both the sides. When I will taking log both the sides, so it will be logarithm of P by Q to the power P by Q. It should be also logarithm of P to the power P by Q minus 1. When I will just expand this one, so it will become P by Q into log of P by Q equals to P by Q minus 1 log of P we are having. Okay, so we need to simplify this one, so we can just simplify also. When I will open, so I can write down P by Q log of P by Q will be as it is, it will be P by Q log of P and minus log of P we are having. As the relations which are given to us, the relation is between P and Q only. So when you will go for it, so how you can write down, you can just go for here, something is something is P by Q log P, P by Q log, okay, this one also I want to elaborate, then I will go for the next one. Okay, in the next step, here only we will do, and it will be P by Q you are having, okay, log of Q equals to P by Q log P and minus log P. Now it will be easy. So very easily we can see P by Q log P, P by Q log P will be gone. So we are having this, we will left with these two will be gone. So we will left with these two quantities only. So we can write down this is P by Q log of Q is equals to log of P. So here I can write down this is nothing but P log Q equals to Q log P. So this we can go for log of Q to the power P or log of P to the power Q. So hence my relation should be Q power P equals to P power Q. Look at the options. Do we have this in the options? We can check and then we will approach it. So Q power P, P power Q. Yeah, we are having in the option C4 Chennai should be your answer. According to me, P power Q equals to Q power P is your answer. So this will be the final answer. Very easily we can approach it. So you guys can confirm about this one, right? So if you were there in the paper, you can confirm, and if you just attended the paper, you can send us the questions also, so that as early as possible we receive the question, we will go for the more and more solutions. So till now I am having these questions. I will just go for the confirmation of the remaining questions also. If you just send it, so we need to verify also whether the question is correct or not. So once I will confirm with more questions, I will back again. Till that the technical team will be here, means the technical, from the questions of the technical we will see lots of the questions are pending here. So just go for that one. Stay tuned.
Yeah, this is audible. This is audible, right? पेन कहाँ चला गया? संदीप सर, संदीप सर, पेन. Okay, so welcome back everyone. So we are back with some or more questions of strength of material. So first question is, this is from strength of material. Now this is a kind of a trick question. You see here, a 3x3 matrix is given to you. Basically stress tensor is given to you. Sir, 35 MCQ, 5 MSQ and 23 NAT. Okay. So for this SOM question, stress tensor is given to you like this. So this is 10, 0 and 0. Then you have 0, 40 and 0. And then you have 0, 0 and 0. So from here you can clearly see that the value of sigma x is 10 MPa. The value of sigma y is 40 MPa. Since this is a 3D state of stress, so for this 3D state of stress, sigma z is equal to 0, right? All the shear stresses tau xy, tau xz, tau yx, tau zy, zx, tau zy and sigma zz, all these values are equal to 0. So if you just consider this state of stress, it looks like this. This is my element. For this element, this is sigma x. This is sigma x. This is sigma y. And sigma z is equal to 0. This will be sigma z. And this sigma z is equal to 0. Now you can see here, if on a plane only normal stress is acting, then those planes are classified as the principal planes. And the normal stress acting over the plane are classified as principal stresses. So the normal stress on the principal plane are principal stresses. So you can see here, this sigma x and sigma y are nothing but your principal stresses. So I can write down this sigma y is my major principal stress and sigma x is my minor principal stress sigma 2, and this is equal to sigma 3. So if you need to find out tau max, so tau max is equal to maximum of sigma 1 minus sigma 2 divided by 2, or sigma 1 minus sigma 3 divided by 2, or sigma 1 minus, this is sigma 2 minus sigma 3 divided by 2. So you need to take the maximum value, okay. Sigma 1 minus sigma 2 divided by 2 will be 40 minus 10 divided by 2. So tau max is maximum of 40 minus 10 divided by 2, comma 40 minus 0 divided by 2, then you have 10 minus 0 divided by 2. So you can clearly identify this tau max is maximum of, this is 20 by 2, 20 by 2 is, this is 30 by 2, which is 15, this is 20, and this is how much? This is 5. So you can clearly see this is my value of tau max. So tau max is equal to 20 MPa. So for 3D state of stress, okay, if they have given us directly only the value of sigma 1 and sigma 2, then I have simply taken sigma 1 minus sigma 2 divided by 2. But since the 3D state of stress is there, so you need to check for all the three values and you have to consider the maximum value. So the tau max value is 20 megapascal. So this is our first question. Next question for SOM is, some state of stress is given to you. A state of stress is given in column 1 and you need to match it with the Mohr circle. So the first state of stress is given to you like this. The first state of stress is like this. You have this normal stress acting like this. Okay. So for this state of stress, the Mohr circle will be, you can see here, the sigma 1 will be there, but there is no sigma 2, okay, or sigma x is there, sigma y is not there. So sigma 1 is there, but sigma 2 is 0. Sigma 1 is non-zero and sigma 2 is 0. You can see here, this is your sigma 1 because this is your principal stress. Why this is a principal stress? Because over this plane, only normal stress is acting. So this is our principal plane. Normal stress on the principal plane is your principal stress. So you know the value of sigma 1 and sigma 2. You can draw the Mohr circle. The Mohr circle will be like this. Your value of sigma 2 is 0. So this is how your Mohr circle will look like. This is sigma 1, comma 0, and this is 0, comma 0. So this is your Mohr circle for this state of stress, right? This is your normal stress axis and this is your shear stress axis, tau. Now for second state of stress, again you can draw the Mohr circle. The second state of stress is given to you like this, means this time it is tensile. In second state of stress, the stresses that are acting are compressive. So this is how the stress is acting. So this is compressive. So you can clearly see your sigma 1 is 0 and sigma 2 is negative. Sigma 2 is negative. So for this state of stress, if you draw the Mohr circle, it will be like this. This is my normal stress axis, shear stress axis, and if I draw the Mohr circle, it will be like this. So this is 0, comma 0. And this is your sigma 2, comma 0, which is negative. So for this state of stress, this is your Mohr circle. Now the next state of stress is simple. It is a hydrostatic loading. Equal stresses are acting in all the direction. So stress acting is sigma here, sigma here, sigma here. So you can see here, in this state of stress, sigma 1 is equals to sigma 2 is equals to sigma. So for this state of stress, if you point the Mohr circle, if you plot the Mohr circle, it will be a point circle and the center will be at minus sigma comma 0. For this state of stress, the Mohr circle will be a point circle with center as minus sigma comma 0. This is the center, minus sigma comma 0. And this will be a point circle. Okay, next is, last you have a pure shear condition. For pure shear, this is your state of pure shear. Shear stress is acting like this. For this state of pure shear, the Mohr circle that we will get having the center at origin and the radius will be equal to the value of shear stress. This Mohr circle will have center at origin. And this value, radius of this Mohr circle will be equal to the value of shear stress tau. Okay. So this is how all the 4 Mohr circle will look like. You can just match with the column. You need to match with list 1 with list 2. So I have drawn all the Mohr circle for all the different state of stress. So this was the question. Now next is, you have one very, very simple question. Last year also we got one question where we need to find out the support reaction. And this time we got a continuous beam with internal hinges present in between and we need to find out the value of the support reaction. Such a simple question. Let's see this. So this is next question from Som. So one continuous beam is given to you like this. Here you have the hinge support. Here you have the roller support. And again you have the roller support here. You have an internal hinge present in between, right? So this is your point A, then this is B, then this is C, and this is D. UDL is acting over this span AB. Intensity of UDL is A kilonewton per meter. Length is L, L, and L. Length of the member AD, DB, and BC is equal to L. So you need to find out the vertical support reactions at A, B, and C. You need to find out the value of VA, VB, and VC. Okay. So for calculating this vertical support reaction, what you can do first is, if you observe this beam, this is a determinate beam and this internal hinge makes it determinate. So what you can do is, first you take summation of moment about this internal hinge D equal to 0 on this portion AD. So first one is taking summation of moment on DA is equal to 0. So on this portion DA, the first moment will be due to this VA, and VA will cause the clockwise moment, value will be VA into L. The second moment will be caused by this UDL, and that will be an anti-clockwise moment, value will be A into L square by 2 equal to 0. So from here the value of VA comes out as AL by 2. So this is your first reaction VA. Value is AL by 2. Now next, for calculating this VC, what you can do is stand at point B and write down summation of moment about point B equal to 0. So you write like this, summation of moment about B equal to 0. So when you stand at B, there will be first moment due to this VA, and that will going to give the clockwise moment about point B. Value will be VA into 2L. The second moment will be due to this UDL, and that will going to give you an anti-clockwise moment. Value will be minus A into 2L, that is the total load multiplied by the lever arm, which is L, right? The third moment will be due to this VC. Again, it will going to give an anti-clockwise moment. Value will be minus VC into L, and this is equal to 0. Substitute the value of VA. VA is AL by 2 into 2L minus 2AL square is equal to VC. So from here you can calculate the value of VC. VC will be, this will be AL square minus 2AL square, and this will be VC into L. So VC will come out as minus A into L. This is the value of VC, minus A into L. Now you got the value of VA, you got the value of VC. For calculating VB, what you can do, you take summation of all the vertical forces equal to 0. Summation of vertical forces equal to 0. Summation of vertical forces equal to 0. So you have VA acting upwards, VA, VB acting upwards, VC acting upwards, and then you have this UDL which is acting downward. Value will be A into 2L. So minus A into 2L, and this is equal to 0. Substitute all the values of VA and VC. So VA is 0.5 AL. VB you need to calculate. VC is minus AL, and this will be minus 2 AL, and this is equal to 0. So from here the value of VB will be 2.5 AL. This will be 3 AL minus 0.5 AL. So this will be 2.5 AL. So accordingly, you can mark whichever option is correct. VA, VB and VC we have calculated. Now next. Okay. Next is the question from construction material and management, and they have asked that which of the material or which of the substance does not increases the strength of steel. So this is the question from the materials part. So this was a multiple select question first of all from materials. The question is saying which of the following does not increase, which of the following does not increase the strength of steel. Which of the following does not increase the strength of steel? First is carbon. Second is manganese. Then you have sulfur and chlorine. So my dear, as we increase the carbon content, the brittleness of steel increases. So carbon and manganese, they directly contribute in the strength of steel. They usually increase the strength of steel. But sulfur and chlorine, they does not affect the strength. In fact, this sulfur is a kind of impurity. If it is present in somewhat more amount, it reduces the strength drastically. So for this question, your sulfur and chlorine are your correct options. Means sulfur and chlorine does not increase the strength of steel. So these two does not increase it does not increase the strength of steel. It does not increase the strength of steel, right? Now next is, again we are having this one more question. This is from, I think, environment, and this is a matchmaking question where you need to match list 1 with list 2. Some solid waste are given to you and the method of disposal you need to match. So this is the question from environment for matchmaking. So you have list of solid waste. This is list 1. In list 1 you have solid waste, and in list 2 you have methods of disposal. This is list 2, in which you have methods of disposal. So the first solid waste is cardboard. Then you have ferrometals. Then you have aluminium and copper. Then you have food waste. And the methods of disposal are given to you as incineration, and after that you have AD separators, then you have magnetic separators, and last you have composting. So you need to match this method of disposal with the different solid waste. So first of all, my dear student, as you can see this, cardboard has good calorific value. That is why cardboard is burnt in the abundant supply of oxygen. So cardboard, the method of disposal is incineration. For cardboard, the method of disposal is incineration. Next one is ferrometals. Now this is a question which is there to check your presence of mind in the examination. Not everything you read. Sometimes you have to judge in the examination as well. When we talk about ferrometals, so ferrometals basically have the magnetic property. So if you need to separate them, you need to use the magnetic separators. So ferrometals can be matched with these magnetic separators. Okay. Then you have this food waste. So food waste is an organic waste, and for any organic waste we prefer the method of composting. Okay. Now we are left with this aluminium and copper, so they can be matched with your eddy and eddy separators, right? So these are the matchmaking for this question. Next again, one environment question, very simple question which says you need to identify the primary pollutant, and it was a multiple select question. So next again an environment question. And it's a multiple select question which says that identify the primary pollutants. You need to identify the primary pollutants. Okay, so the pollutants given to you are ozone, A. Then you have lead. Then you have H2SO4. Then you have SO4. So my dear student, what are primary pollutants? So primary pollutants are those pollutants which exist independently. Secondary pollutants are those pollutants which are formed by the combination of one or more primary pollutant. So out of all these pollutants, your ozone, this is your secondary pollutant. Ozone is secondary pollutant. Then H2SO4 is also a secondary pollutant. H2SO4 is the main reason of acid rain. When the oxides of sulfur react with the water vapor present in the environment in the presence of sunlight, they led to the formation of this H2SO4 which causes the acid rain. Okay. Now we are left with lead and SO4. These two are primary pollutants. Lead is a primary pollutant. It is oftenly released by the vehicles, pollution caused by the vehicles, right? And sulfate, SO4, oxide of sulfur is also a primary pollutant. Is also a primary pollutant. So for this question, the primary pollutants are lead and sulfur, sulfate, SO4, right? So this is one of the easy question from environment. Now next we have one more question from strength of material. It was a question from the torsion of shaft. Just, yeah. Yeah, sir.
Sir, Pratik sir, you have done the questions on transportation, strength of materials, environmental and CMM and all. So how do you rate this, sir, question level?
Sir, the question level this time that we expected, right? It is literally from moderate to hard level.
Okay.
Reason is, as you can see this question means this is the question from your solid waste management.
Okay, sir.
But sir, in this question you can see not everything is taught in BTech level.
Okay.
Like especially this aluminium and copper treatment, then this ferrometal treatment, that is not taught in the BTech level. But why this question have been framed? So that a student has some basic idea about these ferrometal, that they are related with some magnetic properties. Cardboard and food waste, they know. Cardboard is treated with incineration, food waste is treated with composting, but just by eliminating the option, they can very easily manage this question. So for me, the level of question, the level of examination was still from moderate to hard level. So what about Geotech, sir?
Sir, Geotech, I'm very happy, sir. I'll show you with the proof also, sir. After this, when we are concluding that, in the challenging series, no, I have got 2-3 questions directly from my challenging series. But overally, what I have expected, no sir, in transportation, the questions are one question I have seen, sir. Time mean speed problem. It was very easy, but it is very lengthy, sir. Student should be very like careful because the slope of distance time will give you velocity, that problem. But he should be careful how to calculate. If he take the values wrong, then definitely there are high chances of doing wrong that because in the exam point of view we have to understand the student level. So that's all. And sir, you have been doing the challenging series. You have been doing the smart revision. We as a civil engineering team, we have been doing the quick revision, gate score booster, and also we have done the things like lost challenging series. How do you say that it would be helpful for the students, or do you see any formulas or any questions from this will help the students, sir?
I tell you, sir. So this is directly from the slide. Okay. This question is directly from the slide that we have taught in material part. That which of the following substance, all these are alloys, part of alloys, right? And we need to just determine which of the following substance does not increases the strength of steel. This is one example. Next example is this. Means when we deal with shear force and bending moment diagram, the first topic of discussion is calculation of support reaction. Means for our student, we have done more heavy conceptual question than this. This was just like level 1 question, sir.
Sir, related to gate 25, no sir. We are starting the offline, online batches and all, no sir. I just want to ask you, like, what could be the remedy measures to help the students more? Already we are taking care of each and everything like mentorship, and also with the guidance of the Ankur sir, we are building our team and we are doing our best. But what do you say? What measures we have to take to help the student rank or anything?
Okay. So, sir, means I have just spoken to, sir, few of the students. The feedback that I'm getting is, in this last 15 days, the kind of test series they did and the kind of feedback they had from the test series, it has literally helped them in dealing with such type of questions, sir. Usually what we have told our students ki the paper will be lengthy, sir. Last year also we had a bit lengthy paper. Difficulty level is also moderate to hard. So this year also we are expecting the same. Means even the second session that is about, means that is going on, in that session we can expect a bit more challenging question.
Okay, comparatively.
Yeah, sir. For civil engineering, if the question level is means moderate in one session, it can be a slightly hard side on the other session, sir.
So I think more or less we can say that the question difficulty level was moderate. Moderate, lengthy, moderate to lengthy. Some subjects are lengthy. Some subjects are lengthy. Even I have seen mathematics questions are also moderate only. We can't say that tough eigenvalue questions and all. So guys, in short we can say that if you have prepared 1 year, if you have just did your level batch, if you are attending all the regular classes, offline classes, online classes, in whichever course you have joined, if you are ready to give your true efforts, your sincere effort, then no one can stop you make a good rank. Because everything we have arranged in such a manner that whatever is required to make a good rank, you will automatically get. Like we also take care that in the month of October or September, generally students completed multiple subjects. So that is why we are providing multiple subject tests also. Combination of subject test also. So at each and every stage, suppose that you just initially started the preparation and those who are writing gate 25 exam, right now Fab is going on. So maybe they are just completed with one subject. So we have chapter test. After that we have subject test. So each and every stage of preparation, we have already planned the test series, we plan the exercise book problems and all, so that student will feel that ki, acha, this topic I have completed, now I can get confidence by attempting the test series or by attempting the L1, L2, L3 questions and all.
Sir, if you talk about the test series also, whatever we have, if we talk about test series also, sir, see our flow in YouTube also, sir. We have started with gate score booster, sir. Then we have done the quick revision, and then we have done most challenging questions, sir. Sir, I want to show you the questions, sir.
I will help you.
Okay, sir. Just because I was very happy. Sir, see this question, sir. Ask the students. Same formula. If you see students, it's all shown with the proof. See student, 10 challenging questions and see this formula. If you see here, see students, just we can place her. The values and also same formula. See students, this same question you can see. Not only hydrology irrigation, sir. If you
1 minute, I just want to show the dates also.
yes, sir.
Here is, this was 3 days ago, guys. 800, 3 days ago.
Yes, sir.
It means today is 5th, I think, 2nd or 1st.
Yes, sir.
है ना, 2nd or 1st, I think.
31st.
30.
Sir, see,
Correct. You can go next also.
sir, this also, see, sir, this is same question, same formulas and everything, sir. This also we have done
Guys, this is
3
the
days.
live proof that
Yes, sir.
you should not miss the last moment, whatever the
Well,
faculties are taught on the YouTube channel. In future learner also, it is a best learning.
Sir, if you talk about the geotech also, this same formula we have used. If you see transportation, sir, see this question, we will be solving, I will be solving this question, sir. Same formula, same, just a parameters different, sir. Like we have. So that's I want to share to the student.
I tell you one thing, sir. This topic, especially this one, this hydrology part. Sandeep sir, he has taken something. Sandeep sir, where is this question?
Yeah.
This one.
This is the hydrology. I think it was 1 second, sir. 1 second. Just to hold on, sir. You can interact. Meanwhile, I'll check that.
Okay, so this actually, sir, this is a like of a, this one. So this is a common topic in hydrology irrigation, in environmental engineering, and also
it's a
geotech.
Okay.
Right. So this is for hydrology irrigation. Sandeep sir took for session. If the same thing, if I show you in the gate score booster, so we have dealt with all the formulas, sir, with revision.
So in summary, in conclusion, definitely guys, you just need to make a proper aim, and once you have the aim, just try to join the IMS Gate Academy, because here IMS Gate Academy we are committed and we are ready to give you all support in terms of the classes. We are providing 800 plus live lectures. We are providing the same live lectures available in the recording form also. We are providing 30 plus booklets that contain theory book, exercise book, 4,000 plus practice questions. In terms of test series, we are the only institute in GATE in India those providing 130 plus test, that variety of test. And I believe that because ultimately they are attempting the GATE exam. It is a competitive exam. So you know, we tell the students ki you know the concept, you know the theoretical part, but at last they will actually attempt the 3-hour question. If they already attempted 100 plus test series, then of course they are more habitual to manage the 3-hour pressure, because they already attempted many tests and all. So my question to you, like how much important the test series to make a good rank?
Sir, if I do the calculation, I'll not tell you anything in detail. Right? Means not in like air. In GATE question bank for civil engineering, sir, there are like 2,300 to 2,500 questions.
We should talk about
Yeah.
cutoff also, no?
Sir,
We'll talk,
sir.
Okay, no
Yes. So for civil engineering technical part, there are like 23 to 2,500 questions. If we include mathematics, again 2,300 questions. So in total, 5,000 questions student has to do, and we make sure that the student do these questions at least 5 times before examination.
This is all about PYQ.
This is all about PYQ, sir, and why and how we have ensured this? We have ensured this through my plan sessions. Ab now, my dear students, 130 plus tests are provided to you. One, sir, full test, 65 questions.
That is mock test.
That is 12 mock test, right? Then you have multiple subject test. Every test contains 40 questions per subject. Then you have advanced subject test. Every test contains again 35 to 40 questions. Every chapter test contains 15 questions. Every subject test contains 35 questions. So if you just take the total, it is like apart from your PYQs, you have a question bank of like 3,000 questions, which is directly targeting the kind of concepts that are expected in the examination. So, Sandeep sir.
Sir, first of all, I would like to tell you the way we initiated our chapter-wise tests, subject-wise tests and all. See students, if you see the GATE question paper in today's exam, we have almost like 30 MCQs and 35 NAT questions, like 30 NAT questions and 5 MSQs. See students, the level of exam is moderate to difficult. But same here, if you see the replica of exercise book, sir, we have level 1, level 2, level 3 questions. So see, there are some standard questions which are expecting. So if you solve our GQB booklet, which is a means it is a grand product, and we can say it is the best product in India, where we have covered 33 plus years of means 33 years solutions with the detailed solution, and also we have done the alternative solutions, key pointers, and all these things. And my dear students, if you talk about the test, like Pratik sir has informed, there was a question in hydrology irrigation. Like if you talk about the multiple subject test, if there is a question from RCC or structures where it is combined, we are taking care of that also. You name the test, how you will practice, how best you can achieve. See, if you Ankur sir or Pratik or me as a civil team, what we are trying to do, see, every student will be successful if he is taking a systematic approach, and if he will be successful only by following some methodology in like we have in IMS sir learn practice test, as we have discussed so many times. So if your learning means it can be offline and online or recorded session. Sir, I have a question for you. Like this year we have seen the pattern of gate 24, like mechanical and civil. Sir, what are the steps you are going to take for the gate 25 students? What could be the best steps so that if they are willing to join us at IMS Gate Academy at Jayanagar or near Vijayawada Circle as an academic advisor, as an academic director, I would like to ask you, what are the steps taken in IMS for the student success?
Correct. So, thank you. Very good question it is. My dear student, I just want to brief you all. We are in the Bangalore at Jayanagar Center also, as well as recently we just started the Malleshwaram Center also, because we are getting so much queries from student side that they are not able to travel the distance, because in Bangalore you have traffic and all. So guys, we have started the Malleshwaram centers also, and I am just giving you not assurance, I am giving you the guarantee, my dear student. You can check, you can just have a comparison also. The quality of our GQB booklet, you can compare any platform. Because we have worked from the last 1 year, and I have proud on all my team members here. They worked day and night, and we have created a very unmatchable GATE premium product for you in terms of the PYQs booklet. Because I believe before when I prepared for the GATE before 15 year, I know the importance of GATE previous year questions. Yes, because if you know the concept, ultimately when you will see the PYQs, when you will solve the practice question, when you will attempt the test series, then only you will create the momentum. Yes, and then only you will feel the confidence. So as Sandeep sir has asked the question, my dear student, as far as your offering is concerned for the GATE 25 students, we are when you will enter in this, every subject are arranged in such a way that first of all you have the common subjects, after that we have a core subjects, like that. So we have planned everything in a manner so that student can easily grasp, or student can easily we can say that digest it. Because sometimes what happen, we are providing like continuous classes 80 hours and all, yes, and if you will not communicate to student ultimately feel ki ye kya ho raha hai mere sath. So what is the best part of the IMS GATE Academy? I am telling you, teaching part is the best. Content wise, as far as preparation is concerned, only 3 factors are there. Yes, one is teaching, one is practice question, one is test series. Yes. Now where we are going ahead from the IMS GATE Academy, we are just student treating you as our child, yes, and we are taking my plan 1-to-1 sessions to you, where you and our mentors has discussed 30 minutes, 45 minutes about the strength, about the weakness, and about the strategy and roadmap of the world.
Yes. Sir, one of the thing last day when you have sent an email to all the students also, like panel discussions and all. Sir, after every subject, you have initiated the thing, like after students we are providing the offline test series. You will be writing every week. You will be writing the test series, and then you have initiated the doubt solving portal, doubt solving related to that test series. That is a very important, sir, because we are the only institute where we are monitoring right from the first day. If you talk about Geotechnical also, sir, they should have some idea on fluid mechanics. So we have come up with some like foundation course. These are some 15 hours of duration. If the student go through that, then he can attend the subject very well. So these kind of prerequisites are helping a lot, sir, and your ideas are really helpful for the civil engineering students.
I am asking one more question to Pratik, yes, because what I noted, Pratik, like suppose that what I have seen, some faculties are saying ki, okay, I am taking doubt solving session, you can ask your doubt. Yes, okay, this is the one way, yes, to solve the doubt. Yes, but what I feel ki, sir, one subject I completed in the month of April, and now in the month of August I am just solving L1, L2, L3 problems, yes, or I am attempting the multiple subject test, and suddenly I got a doubt. Yes. Then how I will ask? Because faculty already already gone. But in IMS Gate Academy, we are providing you the LMS portal where you can just take a snapshot of that question and just need to attach that and ask your actual doubt, or mentors will resolve in next 48 hours. So my dear student, these are the opportunity. We are using the technology to serve you in a best way. So what is your point of view in this?
Sir, first of all, this is like 24 live doubt solving. Okay, and we have doubt solving along with live interaction in the class.
Correct.
Right. So we first of all, we never leave our students. We are stay in touch with our student from day one till the last date. Right. We have integrated technology in our studies in such a way that anytime if you are waking up at 2 a.m. and you are studying something, you're feeling some doubt, just take a picture, post it in the LMS doubt solving portal, and it will be rectified by our mentors. Even if you want to have discussion on that doubt, you can have that discussion. We have mentors available for you. Now, my dear student, one more thing I would just like to add one point to Ankur sir. Ankur sir was talking about our scheduling part, right? Our schedule is designed in such a way, as Sandeep sir has told, that some prerequisite videos will be given to you that will help you to have the basics to develop the foundation. Now, Ankur sir and our civil team has framed this entire thing in such a way that basic subject will be taught to you in the starting.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, course flow is such कि we start with engineering mechanics, sir.
Exactly.
Then
common subjects,
strength of material. Then some basic subject like fluid mechanics. The most and the very important subject of engineering mathematics. It is taught to you, sir. Means you can add more on that, sir.
Yes. So what I have seen like somewhere in other institutes also, they are using Telegram as a doubt solving.
Yes.
But it is not a best platform. Why? Because if some students have doubt, maybe faculties are not replying like that, and वो doubt जो है आगे से आगे next to next PDF, and even some students are also adding something. So what we are providing, we have just provide you a platform, my dear student, on the SMC, on the learning platform. You can attend and see the beauty of this. See the beauty of this technology. As Pratik sir told, at any time you are getting the challenge, even in the live class also. Suppose that you are watching recorded video, you have the doubt, just take a screenshot and just ask, sir, dear Pratik sir, I am not getting this concept. So student, just believe that in a live online class, if you have not attended live manner due to some reason, due to some genuine reason, then you have to attend recording video. In other platform, we don't have such you can ask the doubt. But we have a platform. We are providing you a platform, guys. And I'm very happy, guys. I'm just sharing the internal data also today. From the last 24 year, we have resolved 890 doubts on our LMS portal. And especially in the month of January, we have resolved around 134 doubts.
Sir, actually, my dear students, we are proudly saying that our engineering mathematics gate question booklet, no other institute is providing, sir. Why? Because, sir, if you are a civil engineering student, my dear students, you can access the questions of ECE, computer science, and also in mechanical. So it is the only place where all the branches engineering mathematics questions are available, and it is provided to every student and every branch. And one more thing, sir, what I have observed with Pratik sir, you might be the master of the my plan sessions. What I have taken my plan session, why? Because, sir, because what I have observed in my plan sessions, see students, the beauty of the platform. If you see in +1 and +2, every month we will be writing the test. This time we will be very good in calculus. This time we will be good in geometry. Similarly, if you are attempting the test here, in my plan session, what we have discussed in the month of April, we have a track record. What we have discussed in the May, we have a track record. So in this entire journey of roadmap for the gate, we will have the understanding of the student, like in which areas he is weak or in which areas he is very good. So what could be the remedy measures to achieve the best rank? So I'm really happy to have Ankur sir and also Pratik sir under his guidance. We are enjoying a lot, means we are giving the best knowledge to the students. And my dear students, don't forget we are providing the offline gate coaching at Jayanagar, and sir, we are the only institute, and Maleshwar, we are the only institute in Andhra Pradesh who are providing the offline gate coaching at Vijayawada, sir. So my dear students, if you want to access the GATE 2025 batch, just visit our Jayanagar center and we have Rehman. He will be giving you the entire overview. What will be the course flow? What are the features we are providing? And sir, see, we have a systematic approach. If you talk about doubt solving, if you talk about mentorship, or if you talk about panel discussions, if you talk about test series, the entire aim of the team is to for the success of the student. So Ankur sir, you can comment more.
Even what I have spoken with some faculties, what they are saying is, sir, in the My Plan session, we are giving target to students. Like that, suppose that right now October month is going on, so like some faculties told, ki, sir, we just ask them ki how many subjects you are left and how many test series you have completed. And we are giving the target, okay, we'll meet again next 20 days and on this 20 day, at least you need to complete this. So student has also have a own target ki yaar sir or ma'am has given me target, and if I will not do, what I will reply when he will ask again. So like such type of things definitely improve. Monitoring. Exactly.
Even if we go to home late every day, if father is there for asking, definitely we'll be in the, we'll be like, there should be a continuous monitoring for the student. See, student at your age, you will not understand what are the benefits for you. We as a mentor, we have gone through all the tests and we have written the GATE exam, we are successful. So to achieve for your success, what could be the best methodologies will be. Sir, one more thing, sir, like if you talk about the cutoff this year, what do you say, sir, Pratik sir?
Sir, what for civil engineering, I honestly say it has civil paper 1. For civil paper 1 or civil paper 2, just for civil engineering, it has the highest number of subject. Okay. Sir, whatever will be the level of examination, always for civil engineering, the cutoff will be in the range of 25 to 28.
That's it.
Yeah.
Never. 28.
Some for 1 year it is 32.9 and this year it was 30.4. Yeah, 25 to 28 or 29 marks. Yeah, it is recent. This was last year. The paper was from again moderate. So this happens because of this normalization effect. For some years, the normalization is like 3-4 marks or even more than that. In that case, this cutoff boost up like anything. Sandeep sir?
Sir, see, Ankur sir, I would like to add you one thing. If you name students, even though if you are just qualified, don't worry. Civil engineering is the only branch I would like to tell you, sir. If you talk about the specializations in civil engineering, we have structures, geotechnical, transportation, environmental, marine structures, construction technology and management, oceanography, petroleum engineering. Almost 10 to 12 specializations are there. And sir, if my assumption is wrong, sir, means if I am correct, I would like to tell you one thing, sir. It will be around 25 marks, sir. This year, morning paper, my cutoff will be only 25. Sir, the paper seems to be very easy, but I have seen one question in transportation, as I told you, sir, lengthy. And I'm thinking that these will be, like, cutoff will be a slightly lower one only, 25 to 24. So, as you have told, sir, 25 to 28, but this time I'm expecting 100%, 25 marks will be the cutoff, sir.
So 20 means the cutoff can be like, sir, 25 to...
I have one question. Suppose that...
Based on the difficulty of the paper, I'm telling, sir. So, difficult more, so less.
Suppose that the civil paper that we are expecting it will be more hard as compared to this civil 2 paper, that right now running. So if that paper, suppose that there is 2 cases, either hard or either easy, then is it affect overall cutoff now? So right now we are tentative, but we will be more clear. We will be more clear today evening, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Yes, sir. That time you get a clear idea.
Correct, guys.
What we are discussing right now, sir, means in the second session, we will get the exact idea of what is actually going to happen. Actually, whenever there are 2 sessions, sir, this normalization effect has always affected the cutoff.
Sir, Pratik sir, recently Ankur sir and Vinit sir has also suggested, they have started the library kind of thing at the offline GATE coaching. So when they are attending the library session, students are coming early and you are solving, we are solving the doubts directly in the offline batches. So how do you rate this, sir? How actually it is helpful for the students?
Okay, so first of all, sir, these students are always in contact with the faculty. Right, from morning to evening, if they are sitting in the class, means if they are sitting in the library, they are utilizing this facility, they need not to pay extra for getting into another library. and we provide the same kind of environment that is there for the GATE examination. When you sit and read in the class, you get in habit of solving question in the class, the same that happens in the GATE examination.
And I have seen even in our weekday batch that is dedicated for the droppers, those who already completed the BTech, what I have seen ki many students are living in the PG, which is nearby area and easily available, very good hygienic PGs we have near Jayanagar. So many students, because of what I have, even I asked to one students also, ki we have like weekday class, we have class start from 4 p.m. in evening. Sometimes we have 3 p.m. also. But what I asked to them, ki our classes it start at 3 p.m. then why you came at 11 a.m. So what they are saying is, sir, actually we are living in the PG. So what we think, if we go early and we'll do the practice questions there only, and if we have any doubt, we can ask to faculty. So that is the advantage, guys. If you already completed the BTech and if you are looking for the 1 year dedicated GATE preparation, then even I can say you guys, more than 100 students we have in the dropper batch. Those are from the outside, like in nearby areas from Andhra or even from Hubli, like that areas we have the students, and they are living here in the PGs and they are attending the classes and they are making definitely a good rank in the upcoming. And I can definitely tell you, we will also come once the GATE result will come, when we'll show you the success stories of IMS GATE Academy. Because I know that many rankers about to come, those who prepared from the last 1 year or 2 year from the IMS GATE Academy. We are not like that कि जो कि बहुत बातें करें बड़ी बड़ी. We always try to use the YouTube platform to provide you a quality education, to provide you a we can say that the authenticate job notification. Is it clear, guys? So whenever you will, if you will not subscribe the channel. If you are looking for the authentic information, if you are looking for the good technical skill as far as engineering is concerned, and we are planning to make such videos also where our mentors will explain you the technical concept and the day-to-day life things. So we'll take the real examples and we'll try to give you a significance of the technical concept in the day-to-day life in the society or in the industry. Yes.
Sir, Ankur sir, I have a question, sir. After completing this exam analysis, students might be completing civil engineering. So after securing some good marks, will there be any series, sir? What is that?
So guys, we will definitely provide you the post-gate guidance session where our mentors will explain you the expected or the actual cutoff, whatever the cutoff we have in the last 5 years of IITs, IIScs or NITs, according to the specialization or mentors will guide. As Sandeep sir and Pratik sir told you all guys, ki if you got 45 marks also, suppose that if you got 48 marks also, then also no need to worry, because just because some students don't have the awareness, they are not able to apply. Because we have first counseling round, even the third round of counselings also. So many time guys, you have opportunity, you should aware about that ki I have this much opportunities.
Actually, one point I would like to add. See students, I would like to tell you the realistic thing what happened last year. There was a student from Gujarat, I don't want to tell the name. That student was just qualified 23 marks and means 23 in the category or OBC category. She was just qualified. And remember, with our post-grade guidance, after she got an admission into IIT Tirupati, sir. So she was very happy. Once she get into IIT with just qualifying mark also, she know the concepts. On that day, you might have something went wrong. But this 1 year journey, she has completed 1 year. In the first semester, she secured very good marks. So my dear students, never feel afraid, never feel low. If you are just qualified also, there are some chances. And which chance is the best? Which opportunity? Like if you write the GATE exam, we have opportunities like public sector companies or getting into IITs. Some might be want to get into the IIM for PhD research program or anything. So my dear students, we have lot of opportunities. Never fell low. If you are just qualified also, you will be getting an opportunity into NIT or IIT. Sir, Pratik sir, can you add in?
So by your story, sir, I just recalled 2 of our classroom offline programs, sir. One student got 35 marks. Okay. The another one got around 32 marks. Yeah, last year. Cutoff was 26. So after the examination, when this counseling round started for IITs and NITs, so they started feeling ki sir, how can we try? So literally this post gate guidance, from that point onward we started guiding them. We tried to find out what are the available opportunities right now, sir. I will tell you, one is sitting in IIT Guwahati.
Oh, great.
Second one is sitting in IIT Kanpur. And this is just because students don't have enough information, and there is the point where this post gate guidance come into play. So we have the sufficient knowledge. We will going to research for you. So if you want to join us, just you have this description box, join a Telegram group and let us know. Yeah.
One more point.
One more point I just want to add here. As Pratik sir told that we will not leave your hand before the date of gate exam. I am telling you, even after the date of gate exam also. Even once you complete the gate exam, whatever your score is there, guys, if you want any information, you can directly contact to our mentors. Even last time also we conducted mock interview sessions also. So we conducted the mock interview pre-record sessions also for you to get the confidence. Okay.
Now, sir, there is one comment that is there, right? Now, these are the students which actually don't know. Even if you are from general category, you have the opportunity to get into IITs. Okay.
Sir, see students, I would like to tell you, see, whatever you have done the preparation in +1 and +2, similar kind of preparation is definitely required for GATE also. See students, now you are in third year, now you are in final year, but definitely think about the GATE exam, especially from the branches of civil engineering, mechanical and electrical. Why? Because sir, the kind of opportunities, if you see the PSUs, how many if you see Nuclear Power Corporation India Limited, NTPC, HPCL, BHL, we have lot of opportunities, sir. I will like to tell you one important thing, sir. As part of the GATE exam is the only exam they can write while studying itself. They can improve their CGPA. And one more thing I would like to tell you students, if you are getting good score in GATE, you can get into IIT or NIT. But let me tell you, your application oriented learning will also improve. So you have various advantages. So if you are preparing for the GATE exam in the third year and final year, I would say excellent. Because after completing the BTech means again you have to waste one year of your time. So realization is very important, my dear students.
And again, I want to add here, student, right now we are just checking in the news channels also that PSU's share is also growing.
Yes, sir.
So if PSUs like NTPC, like BPCL, whatever the name you have told, what I am expecting in future, definitely they will come with the more vacancies
Yes,
also.
sir, exactly.
So in coming days, you will definitely see, my dear student, more number of vacancies, and they are actually more profitable now. So that is why the price in the share market also increases in the PSUs.
Highest number of vacancies for civil engineering.
Civil engineering,
Sir,
exactly.
sir, as you told now, sir, PSUs, why PSUs are important, sir? Sir, suppose if you see GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited, it is a gas. If you talk about petroleum, like BPCL or ONGC, all these are basic amenities. Every day if you want to have, means you should have petrol, you should have diesel, you should have gas. If you talk about railway department, BHL, heavy machineries, and if you have company like PSU rights, all the PSU, the beauty of the PSUs is they work on the basic amenities like food, shelter and the basic construction. If you talk about Steel Authority, without steel you cannot construct any buildings. So these are the part and parcel of the growth of the nation, and also very important, every year there will be some recruitment happening, because every year we want the requirement, we want the production to be high. So think in a positive way, my dear students. In civil engineering you can do wonders with the other exams, sir. Sir, one thing I would like to tell you, sir, if you prepare for GATE exam, you name in civil engineering, every state they will have state level exams like AWE, Assistant Executive Engineers. With the preparation, like technical part, more than sufficient, sir. If you prepare for GATE, 100% technical, you can conquer all the state level exams. Even if you talk about railway department, sir, RRB or SSC, JE, all these kind of exams will be very easy, because the technical part, what you have learned in GATE is the maximum extent. And also we can say 50% of the syllabus will be covered even in IES prelims, sir. Like if the student want to go for IES main after completing the BTech, but whatever if he had done the GATE preparation, like 50% of his prelims will be done with this GATE preparation. So it has various advantages, sir.
Just one more point, sir. Just one more point. So you have raised a very fantastic point. If you talk about, sir, all the examination, it contains two things. First one is analytical portion, and second one is the theoretical portion. GATE covers up the entire analytical portion. Means the crux, the majority of the marks that you can secure from any examination is from this analytical portion. As Sandeep sir has told that ki 50% of engineering services preparation is done through GATE, and this is the analytical portion that he was talking about. Now you have to just read the other theoretical portions from where the remaining questions are asked. And sir, for state PSC examination, SSC JEE examination, this theoretical portion is hardly 5 to 10%. Exactly. Analytical portion is covered along with the GATE examination.
So I just want to add here the whatever the point our mentors has discussed. Student, once you prepare for the GATE exam, once you have the basic concepts of knowledge, once you have the technical skills now, it is not only useful to crack the GATE. Even it will be useful to crack the other competitive examinations also. We have just after the GATE ISRO examination, some PSU separate examination, as well as RRB state level PSUs also we have. So student, if you have prepared for the GATE, if you have the, in civil we have a 31 technical subject, so if you have the dedicated classroom notes of every subject, in every subject you have 300 400 pages handwritten notes, if these you have guys, and just need to keep it in a safe way and try to recall it, try to revise it in a proper way. And if you already prepared, if you are a dropper student, then I am telling you guys, sometimes students just because of family pressure they join some job also. But what I have a suggestion, even if you are in the job, still you should find some time and try to revise your notes and try to give the next year GATE attempt also, because GATE is an exam where there is no age limit in such as such. So you should take the advantage. Yes,
Sir, you are providing the offline, we are providing the offline and online, no sir. Sir, are we providing any demo sessions for at Jayanagar and also at Vijay?
yes. First 3 classes are demo classes only. You no need to pay anything. After 3 class, once you are completely satisfied, then only the counselor will ask you to pay the amounts and all. I am telling you, my dear student, those who are outside that, if you are from Kolkata, if you are from Jaipur, if you are from North, if you are from South, if you can't come in Bangalore for the offline classes, we are providing live online English batch also for you. And I will show you in the last, we will show you the promo, the features of offering also.
Sir, I heard that in online we are the only institute where student can directly speak with the mentor while we are explaining, sir. Live interaction in sound, voice message. Instead of messaging, they can directly interact with the sound now, sir.
In the last 15 minutes, we allow student, we own the audio also, so they can interact with us also in the last 15 minutes, so that if there is any doubt, because sometime I face that students are not able to express their feeling in the words. Sometime in writing they are hesitate, ki what I will, but in a audio form.
After the session only we are providing. I think we are the only institute where we are providing the voice directly, where we can speak with the mentor immediately after the session. Sir, the kind of materials we are providing, subject-wise material, chapter-wise material, like we have 13 books, and what, sir, how many kind of books we are providing in the GATE exam?
So, sir, basically we start with the exercise book, theory book we have. Sir, theory book, we have taken the content and we made it into very precise way that the student should not waste any time in reading the irrelevant part. Second, in our exercise book, as Ankur sir have already told you, the questions are placed in level 1, level 2 and level 3 based on the difficulty level. Okay. The questions are first of all classified into different subjects. For every subject there are different chapters. In every chapter, level 1, level 2, level 3. So around, sir, we have 4,000 plus questions as a practice questions we are giving to our students.
Sir, in GQB, we have one silent feature, no sir. We have created as QR code. So we will be giving, means how much percentage of questions in the QR code. Like this is the only book I have seen where we are providing the QR code with the video solution. Sir, can you please detail explain, sir?
My dear student, this is the beautiful feature that we have provided. Even our faculty Pratik sir has mentioned that it is a magic. Yes, it is a magic of IMS.
I want to tell you one thing, sir. Even our competitors are seriously looking into how they are generating the QR code, and this is a very nice option, and it was a very nice idea initiated by Ankur sir.
So guys, I think many things we have discussed here, and I think you have not had lunch also. So you again we need to come. Again we need to come for civil 2 analysis, guys. So we will be here on 6 p.m. today, 4th Feb. So just after exam will be end at 5:30, and just after 30 minutes we will be live on IMS GATE Academy channel. And today we have a 2 analysis, instrumentation also and civil also. So if your friends are there, you can also convey.
last point, students never fell down. If you get some marks also, don't worry. There are lot of opportunities. If you have gone wrong this year, next year it will be a successful for. So please be confident. Whatever you have done your hard work. You have given the question paper. You can check the key and you can get some 30, 35 also. Then also don't worry. If you have just joined in the gate in any NIT or IIT with, you will get a scholarship of 12,400 and again you can attempt the gate exam. So always be positive. Whatever you have done, you have to do your best and be confident, I would like to tell you.
चलिए, तो लास्ट में हम हमेशा की तरह उसी एक मोटिवेशन लाइन के साथ ऐड करेंगे कि काहे पड़े हो चक्कर में, कोई नहीं है टक्कर में। और प्यारे बच्चों, मैदान तब तक मत छोड़ो जब तक जीत ना जाओ। आपका लक्ष्य आपके साहस से बढ़ा नहीं, जीता हारा वो है जो लड़ा नहीं। अपने दम पे अपनी पहचान बनाइए और आपका जो भी आप बेस्ट अपने प्रेजेंट में कर सकते हो, अपना बेस्ट एफर्ट करते रहिए, सो दैट इन फ्यूचर व्हेन यू विल सी योर पास्ट यू हैव प्राउड कि व्हाट अमेजिंग task or what amazing work I have did in the past. Okay guys, because future is not in our control, but present is on control. You can feel happiness. You can feel happiness if you are doing your best in a present. You can feel happiness because something beautiful is about to happen with you in future for sure, because you are not wasting time in today. So today utilize, everyone has 24 hours. So you need to utilize in the optimum way these 24 hours. Because as a human being, if someday if you will waste the time now, at the time of night when you sleep, you have regret inside. Here today I wasted 6 hours. Today I wasted 6 hours on reel, Instagram. Exactly. Exactly guys. So bye bye guys. Take care. I will show you the offering of IMS Gate Academy also just after that for 2 minutes, and after that we will end the session. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Bathan.